Hey y'all, what's going on? I'm Hawaia. Welcome to my channel. So this is a general collective message. It is not sign specific or time specific. Okay, so whenever you guys tap into this energy is when the reading is meant to find you. Also, happy full moon in Aquarius. It is the full moon as I am recording this video. So happy full moon to you guys. Make sure that y'all are looking into your birth chart so you know what it is that you are releasing with this full moon. Okay, and let's get right into the messages because I don't want to ramble too much. I can talk my butt off. So from you guys' Change Me Oracle deck, you got clarity, relax, balance, and divine assistance. What I am getting with these cards is that you guys are all in your headspace. Aquarius is also air energy, so you're all in your head and you're wanting to have all of these answers, and spirit really is just calling for y'all at this time to relax. Okay, to relax. Stop trying to force something. Stop trying to be in this energy of like you need to have all of these answers. You need to know where everything is coming from, because you really don't. All right, you don't. You need to know that your needs are gonna be met. That the divine spirit, God knows what you need, and he's gonna always send the right people, the right help, the right assistance right when it is that you need it. So just relax. Some of y'all need to go and you're like overdue for a spiritual bath. Some of y'all are overdue for a nap. Like you are so much in your head and so focused that like you're not resting, right? You gotta take responsibility. So what I'm getting with this take responsibility card, and we got turning point at the bottom of the deck, is it's time for y'all to be more on your shit in terms of what it is that you want and what it is that you're trying to go after. The energy that I'm getting, I was picking up on this energy yesterday. You need to stop expecting for other people to show you grace or to show up for you, to help you in ways that really only you can help you. It's this energy of like you want other people to like have your back. You want to be able to lean on someone. You may feel very overburdened or like you have a lot going on at this time and it's stressing you out, and you wish that someone can come in and like take the load off or take those burdens off of you. And spirit is trying to let you guys know with this divine assistance here that other people cannot do that for you. God can do that for you. Spirit can send that help in for you. But these people on this earthly plane, all right, they can't do that for you. And if they do, a lot of times people have hidden agendas. A lot of times people want to come in and help, but really what they want to do is get more, like get knowledge or information on what it is that you're doing, how you do what it is that you do. They want to know so that they can go back and tell somebody. And spirit is really like, look, whatever this is that you are wanting to do, that you're wanting to go after, that you're wanting to start, this is your shit. Like, it's like starting a new business, right? Yeah, you can go to other people for help. You can go and talk to other people when you're feeling overwhelmed. You can do all of that. But the reality is that this is your business. It's just like kids, a child. This is yours. It's your child. This is your business. This is your life. This is your passions. This is what you are wanting to do. You cannot expect for other people to care more about what it is that you're doing than you, because it's never going to happen, right? It's never going to happen. So I'm definitely getting with this full moon and Aquarius energy. It's all about accountability and responsibility. Doing what it is that you can do to change your own circumstances, not overexerting your energy, not trying to force, but seriously, like doing what you need to do to change your own reality, to change your own circumstances. Because other people, I just saw 505, like other people are not, they're not going to show up for you And they can't show up for you in the way that you expect them to, because it's not their shit, it's your shit. You got blocked emotions here. Yeah, I feel like there may be some things that y'all are not saying, or you're feeling like you need to get something off of your chest. You, again, look what's at the bottom of the deck. You got abundant new beginnings. Y'all need to, with these blocked emotions, because I'm really getting like, this is not, whoever this is that you feel you're not able to talk to, you're not able to fully express, like whatever this is that you're going through emotionally, mentally, y'all need to journal that shit. Like, get off of social media, stop going to social media venting, stop trying to send long paragraphs and text messages about how people make you feel. They don't give a shit. They don't care. You have this newness on the horizon for you. And with this Love Jones card here, I'm getting that this is new beginnings within career. This is new doors that's opening within money, within resources, but also within like love, within a romantic connection. So stop focusing so much on what was lost. Stop focusing and dwelling and putting your energy and your effort into that energy. Like I'm seeing the 5 of Cups. Like, let that shit go so that you can fully relax and receive these new blessings. Spirit, give me one more. One more for the collective. One more. Ooh, thank you. Building relationships. I have been getting these cards from this deck. Like, I keep getting these same cards. So yeah, building relationships. It's important at this time for y'all to be focused on relationships that are healthy. Okay? Relationships and connections that are healthy. People that can see you the way that you are. Like, stop being so focused on trying to fix a connection, fix a relationship, force people to see you that aren't even, like, they're not in alignment with you. They're just not healthy connections. They're not healthy people, because you are getting the chance and the opportunity to be connected and to build new relationships that are in like true alignment. But as long as you stay closed off and like you stay in this blocked emotional energy, you're not open to receiving, collective. So let's get some tarot out here. What is this clarity? Your intuition, the High Priestess. Like, you guys need to tap back into your intuition, because it will never lead you wrong. It'll never lead you astray. What I'm also getting is that there was a connection, someone that you guys were dealing with, and I don't feel like it got off the ground in the way that you wanted it to. I feel like you were maybe forced to cut someone off. You were forced to walk away from someone. And you're constantly in your head about it because you're wondering if you did the right thing or not. Trust your intuition. If you were called to walk away from a certain person, if you were called to, whether it's a person, a job, like whatever, if you were called to go into another direction, trust that. Your intuition will never steer you wrong. 7 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. There was some challenges and some opposition in wherever it was that you were. There was a lot of arguments. A lot of people are a person just being at odds, just not being on the same page. The 7 of Wands, and Spirit wants you to get back into your divine feminine energy, to get back into the energy of receiving. That's the focus. Y'all see that full moon at the top here? That's what it is that you guys are being called to focus and cultivate with this full moon in Aquarius. It's releasing this mental stalemate, this mental prison that you've been sitting in, with feeling like you got to try so hard, with feeling like you made the wrong choice, with feeling like you're not where it is that you're supposed to be, and to know that you are divine feminine, whether you're masculine, feminine, however you identify. Divine feminine is receptive energy. Divine feminine is nurturing, it's loving, it's taking care of yourself, it's pouring into yourself, it's doing all of the things that make you feel like you are that, like you're that bitch, because you are. It's knowing that you add value to whatever room you step in, whatever relationship you're in, whatever, you add value to that shit because you are divine feminine energy. That's like the phrase, if you give a woman something and she's gonna give you back more times 10, because that's divine feminine energy, right? Knowing that about yourself. Stop being so much in your head. And if you're connected to someone who's making you feel as if you're not that, making you feel like there's something wrong with you, making you feel like maybe your emotions are a problem, you're too emotional, they don't care about that you don't need to be tapped into your intuition, that you need to come out of your divinity and be more realistic, is what I heard, or more logical, then you need to move away from that energy, especially if you identify as a feminine energy, because as feminines, our most valuable asset is our intuition. Our most valuable asset is our discernment. So if you as a feminine are connected with a masculine energy, or whether, again, they are masculine or feminine, connected to a masculine energy who feels like your emotions are too much, that feels like you just in your feelings too much, that feels like what you say is bullshit because you can't physically prove it, or like there's no physical proof of what you're feeling, so it's just dumb, it's stupid, it doesn't make sense, you need to move away from that energy, because that person is not operating in their divine masculinity. So Spirit, tell me more. We have the Knight of Wands, the Fool reversed, and the Page of Pentacles reversed. So yeah, I feel like your intuition told you guys to move away from a Knight of Wands energy. This could have been a fire sign, a Leo, Aries, or a Sagittarius. This is someone who was very much in and out. This is the energy of someone who was not very consistent at all. Your intuition told you that taking this leap of faith, going in this new direction, like that it would be a bad move, that you can't trust it, that it was not going to be resourceful, that there wasn't anything that was going to come from it. So you left the situation, but you're staying in your head about it. Know that you did the right thing. Like, if your intuition told you to move in another direction, you listening was your saving grace, because this was where you were going to end up if you didn't. Carrying all of this person's baggage, carrying these people's baggage, doing too much work, having too much of a workload, because this could be in a job. Maybe some of y'all were called to leave a job, to leave a position, to like walk away from something, or you're being called to and you're trying to stay, and Spirit is like, look, no, that's not what it is that you're supposed to be doing, but your mind is telling you to stay, because especially if it's within a job, the mind is trying to tell you to stay because it's like, oh, there's stability that's there. It's like you wanting to leave a job, but you want to stay. You don't really want to like take that plunge to leave because it's a consistent paycheck. You know that you are going to have money coming in, and Spirit is like, look, don't get into that Five of Pentacles like mindset. Know that you're going to always have what it is that you need when you need it. Remember, divine assistance, receiving your blessings. Like, you're going to have what you need. But if you're being called and Spirit is telling you, God, the divine is letting you know that where it is that you currently are, that there's not any, that there's no value, or there's nothing that's going to come from that, then you need to leave. Okay. And the same if it's a relationship, take it how it resonates. If you know you've been pouring into it and that shit ain't pouring nothing back into you, then it's time for you to leave. It's time to get out, because you have new beginnings on the horizon for you. There's healthy connections with people that align, whether it's in work, business, love, friendship, okay, and even family, because some of y'all could be trying to hold on to toxic ass family because they're your family. I don't care if it's your mom, if it's your dad, your grandma, your brother, your sister. If a motherfucker is toxic, they toxic. Let their asses go, okay? Family doesn't always come in DNA. You can meet people that become family. All right, Spirit, let's go into this High Priestess energy. Didn't I say Five of Pentacles lack energy because y'all are all in your freaking head? You all in your head. All up in there. Telling yourself that you gotta stay stuck to a situation because it pays the bills. You gotta stay stuck to this relationship because you've been in it for so long. You have nowhere else to go. You have nothing to do. You always have options. As long as you have breath, you have options. Like, what are you talking about? Ace of Cups. Like, the brand new, like, what are you talking about? As long as you have breath in your body, you always have options. And it's time for y'all to stop allowing a situation or a person to make you feel like you gotta be stuck to them. You don't have to be nowhere. Like, you all just down and out and in your feelings and you don't know what to do and you don't feel like you have enough resources. If you just pick your damn head up, the key is right there. The key for what direction you need to go towards, what it is that you need to do, who it is that you need to ask is right there, literally. But you so in your head that you don't see it. You so stuck in your head you don't see it. Spirit, what's the Knight of Wands for the collective? Oh shoot, I'm shuffling my deck backwards. What's the Knight of Wands? The Four of Wands in a reverse. Y'all may be connected to someone that Six of Wands, Two of Wands. Y'all are connected. This is all Wands energy, which is letting me know that y'all are connected. This could be, again, a fire sign. What I'm getting is y'all are connected to someone who they are not, their priorities are not where they should be. What you envision, like your long-term goals and their long-term goals, just do not align, right? This is someone who they do things because they like the validation that they get from other people. So I'm picking up the energy of somebody who does shit for a show. Like if it's a relationship, they spend money that you guys, they really can't afford to spend. Money that could be going towards bills, money that could be going towards saving, money that could be going towards investments, and they buy shit just to flaunt it on social media. If it's a boss, like this is a type of boss that you tell them what you need and how they can make like the employees' lives easier, how they could be saving money in this aspect or putting money here and how it could benefit them long term for their business, but they would rather keep everything to themselves and hoard it instead of doing what it is that they need to do to grow the business. This is someone who's not focused on the long term. All they're focused on is external validation. And Spirit is telling you guys that it's time to start making some plans. If you have not already left this person, it's time for you to seriously start making some plans to go in a different direction. Because yeah, you are already at the end. Like this cycle with this person is closing out, has closed out for a lot of you guys. Everything that you could have learned within this situation, again, whether it's relationship, job, whatever, like you've taken it as far as it can go. And the likeliness of it going any further, the likeliness of it being profitable, beneficial, you getting anything, not even a fraction out of it, than what you put into it, is slim to none. Spirit, what's the Fool reverse? What's the Fool reverse? So the first card that came out, didn't I say at the beginning of the reading I was seeing the Five of Cups? why are y'all constantly crying over spilled milk? Yeah, you're trying to hold on. Y'all know that this shit is a bad investment. Like, you know that this person, y'all are dealing with someone who's just very fucking foolish. Like, they don't think before they do shit. Like, and they don't think before they do anything in any capacity. They will spend money for pinnacles that they don't have. And when they don't have their money, they spending your money. Okay. And this is a boss. This boss is so tight. They are so stingy. They're not worried about bringing a solid work-life balance to their employees. They are only concerned with what they can make, with keeping everything. You guys, Five of Cups, there's nothing left that you can get from the situation. Like, the cups are already empty. They're already spilled. So instead of constantly wishing that it could be different, complaining is what I just heard. Because again, that was what I picked up at the beginning of the reading. With that, take responsibility. You gotta stop. Like, at some point, you have to be accountable, right? If you can, it's one thing when you don't know. It's one thing when you're blind, you don't see what's going on, and you're just out here la 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 la, and you're doing your thing and you just don't know, right? It is another thing to clearly see a situation for what it is and choose to stay. And I think that's what a lot of people don't realize and understand. You have free will. You're not a tree. You're not stuck to anything. So if you could know and you could see that somebody is bullshitting you, if you know and can see that somebody is lying, that they're stealing, that they're stingy, that they're not going to give you what it is that you want, like long term, short term, any term, and you keep staying in the hopes that something will change, you're the problem. Like, hi, it's you. You're the problem because you're pretending. You're the problem because you're wishing that it would be different. You're the problem because instead of you taking your life into your own hands, instead of you doing something about it, you're going to just keep pretending that you don't see it. You know, it's like the serenity prayer. Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Baby, when you know the difference, like when you know the things that you can change, but you choose to not change them, who do you have to blame for that? Nobody. Like, you can't blame anyone, collective, but yourself, because you're not changing. You clearly see what's wrong, but you're choosing to not change it. So Spirit, what's this Page of Pentacles in the reverse? The Four of Cups. Spirit is trying to give y'all a new opportunity. Spirit is trying to bless y'all with a new beginning. But you're so busy focusing on the things that are not working that you don't see it. You don't want to see it. Judgment here at the bottom of the deck. But it's time to come out of that. It's time for you to go in another direction. You already know. It's time to start something completely over. It's time to give yourself this new beginning, right? And if this is in love, which it could be, I'm picking up on love and career, give that to yourself. Whatever it is that you're trying so hard to get from another person, to have another person see you, start to pour that into yourself. Start to give that shit to yourself. So because I said I feel like it was career, I'm gonna pull from the career oracles, and then we're gonna get a oracle message from you guys, for you guys, and that's gonna be this collective reading. So Spirit, in terms of career, what does my collective need to hear? don't take no for an answer. Trending topic, bad press. So I feel like within a work situation, there's people that's talking about y'all. Like, people may be saying that you're too, if you're African American, what this is giving me is that you are in a work environment, collective, where people like to paint you as the angry black woman. It's like when you ask for your needs to be met and you ask for them nicely, they walk all over you, they disregard you. When you do your work, even though you could be the best at what you do, they like to discredit that. They like to minimize your effort, minimize your work, not give you credit for what you do, and then take the credit themselves. And yeah, I don't like that energy. I don't like that energy at all. It's time for you to move the fuck on. Because I can see a blow up happening if you don't do that. With this don't take no for an answer, could be taking on a huge workload and not being provided for financially with what it is that you do, and it's time to just move on. It's time to move on. Okay. If this is in relationship, because I mean, I know it's the career articles, but if this reading resonated for you in terms of a relationship, collective, then it's time for y'all to move on. Because what you don't know and don't see is that this person talks about you with other people. Like, point blank period. And it's not good talk. With this trending topic, bad press, like, somebody may tell, I just heard family, so they may talk about you with their family, with their friends. I'm also picking up on the energy that someone has a female friend that they try to say is a friend, but there's definitely romantic feelings involved with this person, and they vent to them emotionally about what it is that y'all have going on. Instead of coming to you, instead of talking about it to you, they talk about it with this other person. Somebody could also be natural, or like what I'm getting is somebody may also want you to conform within your relationship, within the workspace. You may be comfortable with your natural hair, but they will prefer that you straighten it. They feel like that's not professional, okay? And they want you to conform. Fuck them. Fuck them. Okay, I didn't get a chance to really shuffle, so I'm not taking it. Spirit, give me a message for the collective from their higher self. A message for the collective from their higher self. You got confusion. It reads, right now, the guidance of your higher self is being drowned out by the mental chatter of your ego. While the ego is rational and logical, it is a mental system created by fear and instinct and doesn't always acquiesce to the wisdom of love, which is the spiritual genetics of your higher self. Your higher self speaks quietly, but contains the intelligence of your heart and your spirit, which will help cut through the confusion you are now experiencing. Currently, there is a situation in your life that needs clarity. You may be trying to understand why you were let go from a job or why you weren't promoted. Didn't I pick up on this? Okay, I'm gonna keep going. Perhaps you are trying to grapple with unforeseen financial difficulties and need clarity and assistance. Further, you may be struggling with an illness and need help understanding the root cause and finding an appropriate healing treatment. This card is asking you to be still and tune into your higher self, since it contains the knowledge you need to help you along this path. Your higher self is present and reachable, but only if you relinquish the mental chains of fear, confusion, and indecision. Your higher self alone may not be able to solve the problem immediately, but it will provide you comfort through understanding, which will help you tackle obstacles wisely. So collective, that is all I have for you guys. I hope that it resonated and that it brought you the clarity that it is that you needed so that you can move away from this energy and make the right choices that you need for your highest version of yourself. And if it resonated, please make sure that you guys like the video, comment down below, let me know how it resonates, because I love to talk to y'all, as well as subscribing to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching.